Good day to all. A good day to all. This is my Wednesday live. Was having technical difficulties, but it decided to start and run for me. So I'm glad we can get this in, get straight to it, and let me stay on my path of continuing to do my Wednesday lives. Okay. So we're starting off with chronic starters and why that doesn't matter to people who are finishers or who the ones who see the full path of what's going on. Not going to get distracted and impressed with people starting stuff because we're actually here to finish and complete things. Let's start off with the definition of chronic. Okay. A lot of times chronic is attached to health and or lack of health and stuff like that, chronic conditions and stuff going bad. But the general consensus, the general meaning of it is something that continues over an extended period of time, and the opposite of it is acute. Okay, but so chronic is just really referring to a pattern of this behavior. So chronic starters. Let me dig into where this topic lands on me today. It's something that I've been seeing in people around me, some people around me, and it's something that I'm starting to get very dismissive of. I love the way my mind is working and how I'm engaging with so many things right now. I'm really digging my grit in the trenches as I'm trying to battle myself out of this, and how a mental shift has changed so much. A chronic, well, let me just, I'm not even going to say what a chronic starter is. I'm just going to explain how you can identify them. Um, everything, just about everything we do has a start to a finish, even if it's just going to bed. There's a point where you open up the bed, get in the bed, all that. But when you get done, you need to make the bed. I'm still learning to tell myself to do some things because at a certain point, you don't have to do anything but what you want to do. But we have to tell ourselves, encourage ourselves to be the person that we say we want to be. And I would like to be a finisher. It's okay to start things, but you need to finish what you start. But a chronic starter is someone that just starts something, doesn't finish it, starts another thing, doesn't finish it, starts other stuff, says, "Look at me, look what I did today," and they just started some, you know, they haven't finished anything. They're just starting still. Like, oh, look at what I did. I moved all this stuff around and pulled these tools out to try to fix this, but you know, whatever. um, in the kitchen, there's a way to go about opening up and closing the kitchen, whether it's just grabbing a gallon of milk, opening up, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you have to open and close bread. You need to finish what you start. And I just know that myself personally, I've become very distracted or disturbed by starters in my face trying to slow me. Maybe in their mind, they don't think they're trying to slow you down, but they're literally slowing me down because in my path is tools of jobs that aren't done. Um, but I'm gonna tell you where I'm gonna get to the crux of this. I'm gonna get right to the center point of the the disturbing behavior that encouraged me to make this a topic. I have a person in my life that I've known for over 2 decades. And this person, every time in my presence, just about, And when I say every time, doesn't leave any room for uh, things to maneuver. But just about every time I'm around this person, they see stuff that needs to be done and start doing these things. So I cannot sit down and relax and chill the way I want to with this person because they are fake cleaning all the time. They're always fixing. So it's like let me just continue. Let me land it. The frustrating part is not really so much the cleaning. It's the bullshit around it, above it, and beyond it. Everything around it is garbage. So the act has to be garbage because everything around it, no matter where you go, forward, backwards, around it, left, right, what, it's all BS. Why do I say it's BS? Because things never get clean. Um, I'm around at times, and lots of time I'm not around. I have left and been gone for up to 3, maybe 5 days, sometimes longer than that. And when I come around, I'm looking at stuff that was sat in places while I was there 5 days ago. And now, within me being there 5 minutes, now it's a fucking mad scramble to act like I wasn't laying in this pile of putrid behavior all of this time, or this was a mistake, or you caught me off guard, or no, no, no. It's bull. It's BS. Now, is this lazy people masking laziness? I think that's a piece of it. Is it mental distracted, meaning mental distraction, or even mental disorder? I think possibly some of that as well. Another topic that I'm not going to subtopic and bullet point on, because this is a triggering word for me, hoarders or hoarding. Is that a piece of it? That's a piece of it as well. But the truth is, we want to have knowledge of self enough that when somebody's in front of us doing these distracting and completely to throw you off of your track behaviors, you can identify it, classify it, and put it on the shelf like you're supposed to, and continue on with getting stuff done that you set out to get done. Starters don't matter to finishers. Starters don't matter to finishers. Okay. And just remember this thing here. The difference between the master and the student is that the student has, well, let me say this like this. I like to use the Star Wars reference, Padawans and Jedis and all that, but let's just keep it to student and teacher, okay? But the difference between the teacher and the student is the teacher has failed more times than the student has tried. I'm going to land that there. This is my Wednesday live. And stay tuned for next week. I hope something in this intrigued you or encouraged you to leave a comment. With that, I'm out.